Hi ladies and gentlemen, Coach Adam here. I'm a fully certified personal trainer based at Miskawaan Health Centre on the paradise island of Koh Samui. Today we're going to do a workout for the chest and the back. Very important to have strength in these areas for pushing and pulling. You can use everyday objects such as these bottles of water, or maybe even get some dumbbells. Follow along as best you can. I hope you have as much fun as me. Okay guys, the first movement we're going to do is called a reverse fly. So take one of your weights in each hand. You're going to slightly bend at the knee and then hinge at the waist forwards. Notice how the back needs to remain nice and straight. It's called neutral spine position. Then simply part your hands, bring your hands up to shoulder level and repeat with me 10 to 12 times. This movement is excellent for the upper back and the back of the shoulders. In between each exercise, we're going to have 20 seconds or so of rest. See how I'm shaking my arms? This is to help my circulation and help get oxygen back to the muscles. All right. The next exercise we're going to do, this is called a two-handed bent over row. So again, slight bend at the knee, hinge at the waist, really make an effort to keep that back in this neutral spine position, and then bring both elbows back and behind the body. Try and pause for a split second at the top. Feel a squeeze in the back of the shoulders. Another wonderful exercise for the upper back. Repeat with me 10 to 12 times. All right, now we have a 20-second rest. Shake out the arms and shoulders. All right, so our third exercise is what's called a two-handed upright row. So take your weights in either hand with an overhand grip. Make sure your back is nice and straight. Bring both hands up to just above chest height. Again, make sure your elbows are nice and high above the shoulders if you can, and hold for a little moment at the top there. We'll repeat 10 to 12 times. All right, a little rest now. Once again, just shake off. Relax for a second, take a few deep breaths. All right, now we are going to do a two-handed front raise. This is a really nice movement for the upper back and shoulders. Again, bent at the knee, slightly hinged at the waist to about 45 degrees. See how my back is, it looks curved. This is actually the natural shape of the spine. We should never let ourselves hunch forward when we're moving like this. Then bring both hands up, straight forward, just above the level of the shoulders. If you can get a little higher, by all means go ahead and repeat 10 to 12 times. Okay, a few seconds of rest and we'll move on. Shake out those arms and shoulders. Alright, now make yourselves comfortable on the floor. This is called a floor press. So see how I hinge the dumbbells or the weights up on my elbow? Then with an overhand grip, bring both weights up in a straight line from the floor. Control down, touch the elbows lightly to the floor. See how I'm pulling my stomach down so my back is flat against the ground. Okay, nice and controlled, up, down, touch at the top, repeat 10 to 12 times. When you've finished, keep those elbows on the floor and just hinge the weights back down safely to the floor. Now have a little rest. You can stay lying down. This exercise is wonderful for the chest. Okay, now we're going to move on. This movement is called a Superman. Start laying flat on the floor, arms up in a Y position, and then lift your chest and shoulders and feet off the ground. Try and pause for a couple of seconds at the top of the position. It's really nice for the lower back and gluteal group, or the bum. Repeat 10 to 12 times. Really try and be smooth and controlled. When you've finished in the top position, don't let yourself fall back to the floor. Control nice and gently back down. Then have a rest for a few seconds. These sorts of lower back and core exercises are really important to protect the spine and make the core or the torso of the body nice and strong. Next movement we're going to do is what's called a close grip floor press. So take both of your weights, squeeze them together horizontally so they're nice and stable. Then bring down to the chest and back up in a controlled movement, nice and smooth. This also exercises the upper arms and the upper back. Alright, when you've finished, 10 to 12 reps, hinge those weights back down to the floor safely. Have a little stretch, and after 20 seconds, we'll move on. Okay, now we're going to try a couple of push-up variations. So this is a wonderful chest exercise. Start from the knees. See how the back is straight. Keep the hands under the shoulders, the elbows tucked into the body. Try and come all the way down so your chest touches the floor. If you can't do this, then you can do a push-up against a bench or a chair. If this was too easy, then go up to the toes. Once again, straight back. See how the elbows are tucked in. Chest all the way down, hips off the floor, push up. Magnificent chest, upper arm, and also core strength to keep that body straight. After 10 to 12 reps, relax, and you are done for the session. See you next time.
Thank you for watching. We've been on location at the Miskawaan Health Group retreat on Koh Samui in Thailand, and we look forward to you joining us here again very soon.